Jet 579, radar contact 54 miles north of Fort Dean, VOR. Good afternoon.
Albuquerque Center, Keen Air 285 Alpha Sierra.
285 Alpha Sierra, Albuquerque Center.
Oh yes, we're on the ground here at MORIARTY Municipal, so we get our IFR clearance to Houston Executive.
Yes, clearance on request. Stand by. Delta 683, clear visual approach runway 11 left. Albuquerque Center, say current altitude.
6, visibility 10, sky clear.
502, climb maintain follow for 360.
Altimeter 3010, flies on initial.
Number 285 Alpha Sierra, PDC has been sent. Did you receive that? November 285 Alpha Sierra.
And Keen Air 5 Alpha Sierra, we have not received that PDC yet.
King Air 285 Alpha Sierra, you should have gotten it now. Push and start at the pilot's discretion. You're released for departure. Advise Albuquerque Center on this frequency when entering controlled airspace.
Roger that. We just received that PDC and cleared for release. And we'll call you once we enter the airspace. Keen Air 5 Alpha Sierra.
Delta 683, wind 1506, runway 11 left, clear to land. American 1078 contact, Los Angeles Center 135.55. See you later.
1417, level 3.0.
FedEx 1417 Heavy, FedEx Albuquerque Center, squawk 0766.
0766, FedEx 1417.
FedEx 1417 Heavy, radar contact 78 miles east of the Panhandle VOR. Good afternoon.
Albuquerque Control, Delta 1339, currently at flight level 320.
Delta 1339 Albuquerque Center, squawk 0767.
Squawk 0767 for Delta 1339.
Delta 1339 radar contact 18 miles north of the Rattlesnake VOR. Descend via the Lobo 3 arrival, Albuquerque landing east, altimeter 3008.
Altimeter 3008, via the Lobo arrival at Delta 1339.
Albuquerque Center, good afternoon. Delta 22 Heavy, flight level 340, 22 miles east of the Texaco VOR.
Delta 22 Heavy, Albuquerque Center, squawk 0756.
0756, Delta 22 Heavy.
Delta 22 Heavy, radar contact as reported. Good afternoon. Squawk 1673 Heavy, departed airspace to the east. Houston Center, not online, radar service terminated, frequency change for Good afternoon, Squawk 1673.
Alright guys, we're on the ground. Gonna try this flight again. We tried it earlier. I messed with a couple things that kind of messed with the airplane. Caused a crash to desktop because of it. So not gonna do that again. We're gonna get boarded up here, start getting these folks loaded in, and we're gonna get on our way. As you already heard, we did get our clearance for departure. We got 4 passengers, 200 pounds of cargo, 2,500 pounds of fuel. And as the aircraft we're in, the Keen Air, MILVIZ Keen Air 350i. I already have our flight plan in place, filed and received. And we have Albuquerque Center on now, so picked our clearance up from those guys, and like I said, gonna be on our way to Houston. It's our second leg headed back. Hope you guys are doing all right. As you see, we were on the field with a lot of gliders. I thought it was pretty cool to see the gliders on the field. So we're gonna be departing runway 26. This morning when we tried it, we were going to be departing runway 8. Oh, we did depart runway 8. But didn't work out. Or actually worked out fine, sorry. Other than the sim crash. But the winds have changed out the west. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to depart runway 26.
American 2 radar contact as reported. Good afternoon.
And we're going to go from there. So yeah, welcome to the stream, guys. Hope you guys are doing well. And 4 minutes until departure. Like I said, we're going to be on our way. Let me double check our I'm going to double check the weather here again, temperatures, just to make sure nothing's changed on the temps. For our temperatures increased by 10 Celsius. So let me verify that, make sure we still have more than enough runway. So 25, just under 14,000 pounds. Taking off from 6,000 feet. Yeah, now we need almost 1,000 more feet worth of runway, so 6448 runway we need to depart.
Albuquerque Center, Delta 1339, requesting
64,
clearance to start the descent.
Delta 1339, yes sir. You received that with the clearance for
we're
the
going to be, and we have 7,700 foot worth of runway here. If it got too hot, let me see. Yeah, if the temps get up to 35 Celsius, we can't depart. We can't take off. Actually, no, if we get up to 35, we have about a 300 foot range. And that's with flaps up. I could always go flaps down and we can get in the air a little bit sooner. And we can take off a lot sooner if we went approach flaps on departure. But as of right now, if the temps reach 35 Celsius, we need 7,400 foot worth of runway for takeoff.
Direct 0 Echo Mike, Albuquerque Center cleared to Los Angeles International Airport via vectors Drake, Dennis file, maintain 10,000, expect flight level 390, correction, expect flight level 380, 10 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 127.85.
And once we get in the air, I'll show you guys the arrival, approach, and the airport chart for Houston Executive. Alright, we got those passengers.
Alright, 0 Echo Mike, read that correct. You are released for departure. Advise Albuquerque Center this frequency when entering controlled airspace. The Sedona altimeter 3005, the wind 190 at 10.
It's VFR over the
14.
field, so
Release for departure.
we could have
Jennifer.
in essence just taken off and then picked up our clearance in the air. Is what we could have done, especially if he was busy. That's what I would do. I just depart because this is a non-controlled airspace, airfield. So we could take off since it is VFR. We could take off into flight and then pick our IFR flight plan up in the air. That way we'd be out of here on time that we're trying to get out of here for, and go from there. So yeah, I'm gonna try this again. I'm not gonna mess with the weather radar information this time. That way I can make certain that we don't get another crash to desktop because of the
Albuquerque Center, American 2928 with you.
because of the weather radar issue.
2928 Albuquerque Center, squawk 70771.
We'll hop in.
7071 for American 2928.
American 2928, are you squawking 6015?
We'll hop on in here and start getting these folks loaded in.
That's affirmative for American 2928.
All right, 2928, yeah, good afternoon, good.
I'll make sure I got my squad code correct. 0772. 0772, that's correct. All right. So we're gonna go Avionics off. Overhead masters all off as well. Left right generators are off. Interior master switches off. Battery bus normal. That's gonna go up since we're running off of actually we're still running off the GPU. So we're gonna get started here for the right engine here. Oh, let me get door closed up here. Did I never load these people in? Thought I loaded them in from here. I guess I didn't. Yeah, it still shows them loading at the gate. Oh, it didn't even say ready for boarding yet. Okay, there we go. I thought I did that already. Alright, let's hit close on that. Alright, not doors already closed. That's closed there. Let's do that. Alright, fuel's good. We're gonna go ahead and get the welcome board on board here shortly. Let's start number 2. Looking for 8%. It's 8% higher. Introduce the low idle. So get number 2 rolling. And ITT stable. Pressure temps increasing. Above 51% in 1. Shut that down. Look stable there. Go number 1. It's 8% higher. Introduce fuel to low idle. Alright, no hot start. ITT is normal. Pressure temps look good. Above 50% in 1. Prop light stable, we'll go that off. We'll disconnect the ground power unit. Actually, we're going to shut it off here first, then disconnect.
Disconnect ground power unit.
Alright, looking for that light to extinguish, and there it goes. We'll start the generators. Hold for a couple seconds, release. Same with the left. Release. One more with the right. Release. Turn avionics back on. Alright, DC load is coming back. Make sure it should drop within about 23. But external power is off. I probably should check that earlier. Make sure it's showing off. Gens look good, and battery's charging. S6 still come back to 0 once it's charged. Emergency lights on.
For runway 08, altimeter 3008, Delta 1339.
That's set to dim.
Center United 3033 359 for 370.
You got 33 Albuquerque Center. Good evening.
Let's do that. Let's get the test the EFIS. Activate.
Albuquerque Center, American 2.
American 2 Albuquerque Center.
Can we be out of the cockpit till Zuni?
Yeah, I mean, it's not up to me.
Taxi light on, rec lights on.
I have no authority to say so on that. You need to do it, you got to do it.
American be out of the cockpit for about 5 to 10 minutes.
Alright, engine bleed is set to auto. Get the environmental to on. Get PDO'd on at the hold short. Alright, so that's disconnected. We'll bring the props to full forward. Low pitch is indicated there. Alright, beacons on, external power source off, connect on, external. Alright, we've already done all of this. Prop feather, prop area clear, we've started, everything looks good there. Low idle, same with number 1. Off, disconnects external power, exit in, right generator, reset, then on. Verified those are all set, left generator reset, then on, right generator same, prop levels full forward. Left right prop RPM is set with a minimum of 1050. Alright, left prop set, low pitch illuminated. Electrical systems checked. Avionics master back on, waiting for the standby to connect. Interior master switch on as required. Master panel cockpit lights on. Mic switch, cabin lights set, furnishings on. Cabin signs are no spoken. And fasten seatbelts. EXEC display, waiting for it to complete. So we'll hold it right there. We've already tested the overspeed warning. Environmental system controls are set to auto. Brake de-ice, don't need prop seat coming on. Let's get the barrel set 3010. And again, we've already got our clearance. 10. Let's see, can I still adjust that wide still? Yes, it's still loading. Like I said, still waiting for that to connect. We already squawking altitude with our squawk code. We have set for 10,000. There we go.
Okay, so 425 requesting taxi. We can take Foxtrot
10,000. Let's set headed for 26.
Canadian Express 425 runway 3 taxi via Foxtrot. Altimeter 3008.
By Foxtrot 1 altimeter 008 runway 06. Okay, Express 425.
Exterior lights, overspeed warning test, environmental system control, brake ice, prop seat is on. Test the TCAS.
TCAS system test. Okay.
feel like there was one more I was supposed to be able to test. I'm trying to remember what that was. TCAS tested.
Delta 1339, the airport at your 10 o'clock, 13 miles.
Supposed to test the terrain awareness. Is the one that's supposed to test.
1339, I do have it in sight, yes.
1339, cleared visual approach, runway 8.
Cleared visual approach, runway 08, Delta 1339.
Let's see here. It says inhibited. Trying to remember which one tested that. It wasn't that one. What the heck is BFO? That's AFD. That's why. Turn that back off.
Okay, so what's the car going to go?
Express 425, make a left crosswind departure. Wind, variable at 5, runway 3, clear for takeoff.
Clip takeoff on my 03, left crosswind departure.
I remember there was one that tested the terrain. See, maybe if I have it turned on. Let's see.
Express 425.
Set to stand by. I'm not going to mess with it this time. I don't want that to mess us up.
Hey, Foxtrot 1 as requested.
Oh, okay. Position hold there, Foxtrot 1.
Okay, we're holding Foxtrot 1. Okay, that's what's in front.
Delta 1339, you appear to be turning towards the south, off course, say intention.
So I hold it? Oh, that's not it.
Alright, Express 425, you can make a straight out departure, runway 3.
Yeah, there's one that tested the terrain awareness, and I can't figure out where that was.
Wind, variable at 5.
And or how to do it.
Okay, Foxtrot 1, we're clear.
So we'll skip it for now.
Let's
turn that off.
Okay, Express 425.
So we get off the ramp area. Let's get my VRF back set. E1 is 108. Rotating 111.
997, Albuquerque Center, descend via the Bruiser 1 arrival.
117.
Phoenix landing east, expect the visual approach runway 8.
MBT was 152. Alright, we have that set.
4,000.
Alright, flight instruments checked, altimeter set across. East's altimeter set as well. Flaps are up. Flight controls will do a check on it. For right, outside is left is down. Right will be up. Left is up.
8,
4 aft, 4 forward. Alright, it's on the oxygen system. Already have our cabin altitude information set.
Number 80, Echo Mike.
Climbing
Radar
10,000.
contact, climb maintain flight level 380.
Have 10,000 set as well. Flight control check. We'll check brakes on release. Radar check, pressurization check. Verify that.
Number 369, Papa Tango.
Test the autopilot at the host. Alright, let's get out of here, folks.
Express 425. You're cleared on course.
Alright, brakes released.
Clear vehicle on course, okay, that's what's in front.
Open the door here. Gotta be able to see here while we're on the ground.
369,
Alright.
Papa Tango, radar contact as reported. Vicinity of the P1 arrival. Phoenix
Left
landing
brake,
east.
check.
Expect
Right brake, check.
visual 25, correction.
And the
visual
AC
7 right
accumulator
approach.
-9. What's -9 down on the left? Alright, taxi light is on. Alright, DC powers within limits where it should be. We're taxiing going left. Mariotti traffic, Keen Air 5 Alpha Sierra, taxiing runway 26 via Alpha, Mariotti. Clear right.
Southwest 1313, contact LA Center 135.55.
Oh, I called that out on the wrong frequency.
Albuquerque Center, jump to 278, flight level 350.
Mariotti traffic, Keen Air 5 Alpha Sierra, taxiing out via Alpha runway 26, Mariotti. Yeah, after contacting him in there, I forgot to switch frequencies. Let's slow down here. Clear left and right. I think this is where I have to do run up at, so we'll do it here. Our floating taxiway signs, for some odd reason. Alright, we'll go brake on. Alright, avionics radar check, pressurization check, set autopilot, we'll test it. Autopilot on. Yaw dampener disconnect and autopilot, get both. Yaw damp check as well. Well, I guess we'd arm it and then just check with just disconnecting the yaw dampener. It does both as well. Alright, pitch trim, let's get that back set to our takeoff. One for takeoff. Electric trim tab check, trim set, engine control friction locks where they should be. Flaps is up, overspeed governor, rudder boost, check. Feather check, auto feather is armed. Skip a few things here. Prop feather, we'll just check that. Prop the feather back up. Right prop feather. And back increased. Vacuum de-ice. Vacuum pump looks good. De-ice pressure. Pneumatics are good. Anti-ice is off. Ice protection as required. Don't need fuel quantity checked. Static takeoff power. Confirm V1, VR, and V2 is on the speed take. And auto ignitions, we don't need to arm those. We don't have any weather here to deal with. Engine anti-ice is off. Exterior lights. We get to go ahead and get all of those on. Strobe light going on. Turn all our anti-ice components on once we're in the air. Transponder set Selecting 1, prop levers are full forward. Trim confirmed set, flaps confirmed set, engine anti, environmental bleed air is on. Have those things. Cautionaries are set as well. Bleed air valves as required. ECS is auto, blowers auto. Blower set to auto. Verify the cabin temps. Just hop in that seat. Now we got it set to like 73. Alright. Generator loads checked. Set battery ammeter good. We should already be, yep, fully charged. It's at 0. Annunciators are off and or considered for what is on. Alright, we'll do a hold brakes, power levers, verify left to right AFX is illuminated on the torque. Brakes release, VR rotate to approximately 10 degrees nose up. Landing gear will come up, airspeed maintain V35. For obstacles, flaps up above 125, but we're taking off no flaps. Alright, then we'll go over climb checklist after that. Alright, brakes released. We're on local time. It's 2. Alright. See any traffic there off to the right? Let's get going. Let's get our folks here in the back. We're going to use the entire runway. Alright, we're ready to go. MORIARTY traffic, Keen Air 5 Alpha Sierra, entering runway 26 for departure to the southeast. MORIARTY. Alright, lights are all on. Prop sync is on. Everything else is set as needed. Now 26 identified at the runway. Hold short and approach in looks clear. Yeah, we're using all of this runway today, folks. 26 identified on the runway. Lined up 26. Don't leave any runway available here. Alright. Start the en route time. 2:02. We're doing static. Right side engine get up. Should be even. Alright, brakes released. instruments look normal. Oil pressure, oil temps look stable, and we have airspeed alive. V1 and rotate. Get your 10 up. Gear coming up. Back on runway head in there. Switch back over to center.
Tag, yeah.
Albuquerque Center, American 2 back with you.
That's the 2, Roger.
Yeah, dampener on. Autopilot on. Back on runway heading. Light level change. Albuquerque Center, Keen Air 285 Alpha Sierra, 260 on the heading, passing 8,000. Pick me up.
We're 285 Alpha Sierra. Recycle transponder squawk 0704.
Alright, we'll reset for 0704, 5 Alpha Sierra.
Del 2503, I have you now. Good afternoon. November 80 Echo Mike contact. Los Angeles Center 135.55.
135.55 for condition 80 Echo Mike and
Over 285 Alpha Sierra radar contact 32 miles west east of the Albuquerque VOR. Climb maintain flight level 330.
And climb and maintain flight level 330, Keen Air 5 Alpha Sierra.
Today Express 425, you still on frequency?
Albuquerque. That's 2561. Request taxi at Albuquerque.
Alright, passing 10,000. Lights out.
Southwest 2561. Runway Albuquerque Center. Runway 8, taxi via Alpha. Altimeter 3004.
3004, runway 8 via Alpha.
Bring our props back. 16. And Albuquerque Center, just to clarify, Keen Air 5 Alpha Sierra, we maintain in present heading.
King Air 285 Alpha Sierra, see direct Corona.
And direct Corona, Keen Air 5 Alpha Sierra. direct. Let's go direct. Execute. Nav. Oh, we're still heading for now, so let's start that turn. Alright, FMS capture. Temperature 0. Got cabin climb.
Southwest 2561, ready for departure,
Alright,
runway 8.
climb check.
Southwest 2561, RNAV to
Peter still open. Environmental set. Studio adapters on. Climb power set.
RNAV Tyler, clear for takeoff, runway 8, Southwest
Props are set to
2561.
1600. Windshield into ice on.
American 678, Albuquerque Center, climb and maintain flight level
Instruments
370.
monitored, look good. Cabin signs will stay on for right now. Verify pressurization. Lights out. Go to cruise after that. Auto feather will go off at cruise. That's the 17,000 coming up on 18. Got pressurized.
United 3033, Fort Worth Center, not online, radar service terminated, frequency change route. American 2928, Fort Worth Center, not online, radar service terminated, frequency change route.
Going to 22 Snowman for American 2928.
Passing 18. On standard. Standard on the co-pilot side or FO side. We'll go standard on the standby instrument.
Albuquerque American 2886, level 340.
And have bingo. And they clear
American
shortly as well.
3928, Albuquerque Center, good afternoon. Southwest 3928, Albuquerque Center, good afternoon. American 678, did I give you climb to flight level 370?
You did. For American 678.
American 678, Roger.
Southwest 2561 is 7,000, climbing via SID.
Southwest 2561, radar contact, climb and maintain flight level 360.
Alright, we're getting to some
Southwest 2561.
cooler weather. So we get a little bit better on the turbulence here.
at 1518, center maintain
Alright,
5,000.
close the partition here for the folks in the back. Passing 200.
Altimeter 29er, 89er.
We're still at 0.
Descend to maintain
Cabin
5,000, altimeter 29er, 89er, west of 1518.
Approach at 1518, expect the visual approach runway 30 left.
Expect visual approach for runway 30 left, west jet 15.
Yeah, anybody's got to step away to go to the restroom, whatever you got to do, that's on you.
Auto, that. Vacuum pump good, cabin air, oxygen. It's good. Chip one. Temps. Defog on. Verify we get the cabin climb here.
3571 Albuquerque Center, squawk 0761. American 1584, you there? American 571 radar contact 25 miles west east of the Nogales VOR, vicinity of the Ping 1 arrival. Phoenix landing east, expect a visual 07 right approach.
Stand via the Ping 1, visual for 7 right, American 5. American 2886, not sure if you got us, we'll check entry 40.
2886, Albuquerque Center. Stand by.
Passing flight level 240.
2886, squawk 0713.
I'm still not getting the cabin climb.
0713, American 2886.
American 997 fly there, runway 8 transition.
Runway 8 transition.
Alright, we got a descent
Sub
now.
731, fly the runway 7 right transition.
7 right transition, Delta 731.
Alright, passing 250.
Air 2886 radar contact 41 miles southwest of the Texaco VOR. Good afternoon.
Took off at 2003. Burned 330 pounds so far. Ground distance 47, 48, airman distance 50.
American 997, the airport at your 9 to 10 o'clock, 10 miles. Do you have the field inside?
Field inside, American 997.
American 997, clear visual approach, runway 8.
Clear, runway 8, visual approach, American 997.
Yeah, guys, we're gonna try this again and see if we can make this work.
Service 369, Pop Tango, center maintain 4,000, maintain present heading. I'm gonna try to get you in behind another aircraft on approach.
4,000.
Albuquerque Center, United 1169, with you, flight level 360, about to enter airspace from the southeast.
United 1169, Albuquerque Center, squawk 0712.
0712 in the box.
Passing flight level 270.
997, contact Phoenix Tower 120.9er.
120.9er.
We're gonna go best forward speed as
731, you on the
well when we
localizer?
get to cruise. We have plenty of fuel to make it
31
to the destination.
Airport at your 12 o'clock, 18 miles of Foxfield in sight.
Site, 731.
731, clear visual approach, runway 7 right.
7 right, Delta 731.
1169, radar contact, 70 miles east of the Fort Stockton VOR. Welcome. Southwest 531 Albuquerque.
Very happy to be
here! Climate maintain flight up to 320.
Yo, F&L. How are you, man? You must be at work today. What's up, man? Hopefully it's going well.
Right, heading 060, join the runway.
We're just on our cruise, headed to, trying to head back to Houston. In the Keene Air here, of course.
Delta 31, contact tower 120.9er.
120.9er, Delta 731. Yep.
I'm not hit the, should have been clouds. I think it's because I'm not on. Yeah, once we get back on flight path, it'll update here on that. Yes, sir. Man, I love this airplane. I actually started the flight earlier this morning and had a sim crash because I was messing with something in the with the weather, which MILVIZ hasn't updated for 5.3 for this airplane, and I don't believe they are. So it kind of messed myself over, so I'm not messing with that again. But I don't mess with things that's not modeled. The airplane flies perfect. But the moment I mess with things I shouldn't mess with, I cause issues. So I'm not going to do that this time.
Approach for runway 8, American 2, thank you.
All right, we'll take that off now. Focus on the back and give them stuff, seatbelts off. Yeah, man, so it kind of messed me up. We're about an hour and a half into the flight, if I'm not mistaken. But we're good. Just under 2,000 feet remaining to cruise altitude. I hope you figured out what that was. Yeah, it happened. It happened when I was messing with the charts here as well. When I was trying to get the chart to load up for the airport we just took off from. Being it's not in the FMS or the FMC, it wouldn't pull up the chart. Me trying to force it to do so caused it to crash. That happened yesterday. I think we were going Provo to Moriarty. It happened, so I knew not to do that again, and the flight went through perfectly fine. So I know what to mess with, what not to mess with. Yeah, man. Exactly. It's just like, you know, you always want to mess with it and see what all works, what doesn't. Whoa. Oh, you know what? Let me turn my audio down. Back to -3, that'd be my issue. There we go. All right, 1,000 to go. Yeah, that's the one thing with MILVIZ, man. If you mess with their stuff that you shouldn't be, he's gonna sim crash you. They don't have it modeled. They don't have it modeled, and they're basically saying don't mess with it. So I'm not gonna mess with it.
See you later.
Everything turned on. right now we're saying we're gonna land with under 400 pounds of fuel. But that's because also we're not at cruise right now. Once we get the cruise out, re-verify that. Shut that up. That's just a cabin altitude warning, which we're good. It's at the correct cabin altitude. Alright, flight level 330. Get that speed up to Mach 5.0. Go. Check to see if the developer made TME with dynamic lighting. So far in the news hasn't been yet. Oh, got you. Man, that's crazy. That's a nice looking airport. Is any builds giving any discounts on requesting services? Because if so, and if they're still have someone available to do dynamic lights, I would assume they do if they have someone back available doing deliveries. So hopefully they can create one for you.
The Bruiser one arrival
there.
on Albuquerque landing east with the vectors for the visual approach runway 8.
Southwest, check us out that way, 6,000 feet above us.
Albuquerque Center, Delta Point, you have a request away for 5 minutes.
Alright, seatbelts are off. Just inform the folks in the back that we are at cruise.
I'm not authorized for that, so...
Let's go over our cruise checklist. Alright, cruise power. Actually, we're going to bring it... This will get our speed up fast, too. Getting the prop set to the proper... So let's do feather going off. 1,500 on the prop. Speed's going to start going. Getting us a little bit faster. Dialed in just right. There we go. Come on, 1,500. There you go. Alright, that speed's increasing as well. We're going to be, looks like a little bit behind time. We're going to keep the power all the way in. Alright, cruise power set, auto feather off. ECAS, our environmental control systems. Which you hear we still have it at auto, we'll leave it at auto. Engine instruments monitored. Fuel pressure, or oil pressure, oil temps look stable. Fuel gauges, we'll keep an eye on them, make sure we are burning fuel evenly. Ice condition, all of our ice protection is on, minus the ice boots. Of course, we're not picking up any ice on the wings due to no visible moisture. Alright, the descent checklist come up later. Switch this to FMS. The top of the descent's going to be at Bluebell, it looks like.
No. I lost comms, and I just got them back now. I was just checking my radio there. I stand by for handoff to LA Center.
Did that just come up? Just put these out by itself. I might have accidentally did that. The tray table out.
EXEC Jet 579, contact LA
See
Center.
what you say. Maybe in the near future I could order one for it. It's so nice. I'm surprised that the developers didn't. I do agree on the scenery. Let me see. I may have to go ahead and get that scenery, man. And if you want, dude, I'll go ahead and put in for it.
Yeah, 699 to Port of Airspace to the
within the builds. That's at Sim Market, right? Oh, and it's Aerosoft. Hopefully I can fly into there one of these days. That's a 15-year-old. Let me see what any builds is charging for. It's charging for it, and that way, you know what's weird is that I just realized, what if someone else does
Southwest
already put in for an
2337
airport
on after Burrow.
for dynamic
Winds
lights?
variable at
Do
4
they
gusty 1
inform you
5,
that, hey,
runway
we're already
11
working on that, and that they'll stop or won't do it? Make sure you don't get double charged for it, since they're already building on it. Got aircraft simulation. Looking at their website and services. Let's see. So far, they only have liveries available. Sounds. Default 747. It doesn't look like they have a tab open for doing the dynamic lights. Doing a day is A+, you get dust storms. Yeah, that's cool. I guess it would be great to just fly in there during a day. I wonder if any other, like Part 135 charter jets fly into there. Aerosoft. Oh, you know what? Let me go to Aerosoft, because it might be cheaper at Aerosoft's website. A lot of times it is. No, it is not. Oh, they only got it for X-Plane. Oh, no, they do have it here for 29 Palms X. Yeah, it's the same price at their website as it is the cost at Sim Market. Alright, guys. Alright, let's see.
Jet 1518, taxi to parking the Alpha.
Oh, the shine off
Correction.
the
That's
props.
the Bravo?
Alright, let's see.
Bravo Whiskey, it looks like.
Fuel management. Alright, we burned 660 pounds so far. Time until reserve. Oh, we didn't set it. We set reserve fuel. 600. Alright, 2 hours, 14 minutes until we hit reserve fuel.
American 678, contact Denver Center 127.65.
27.65, American 678, thanks for helping, Dave.
Yes, we're good. 2 hours, 14. We're at an hour and 40 minutes until we reach our destination. Earth trip. Guess I could have put this in. I didn't know that. Let's see what that says.
Southwest 20.
Alright, we're required 1,000 pounds.
Radar contact.
I wonder could this have given me that on the ground. TE 130. So from present position, we're gonna burn 1,000 pounds to get there. That's good to know. Alright, let's make that there. got some clouds coming in now. Let's see. Well, in terms of airliners, I don't know if they fly into TME, but for say corp flying, yeah, and that's why I was saying corporate flying, like your jet here or mine in a GA flight. It's a great destination unless there's a regional carrier you don't know of. Oh yeah, when you don't get it, when you do get it, you have to go to scenery menu and add it in the sim menu. Oh yeah, yeah. Yeah, that's why I say I didn't see a tab in any builds where you can request dynamic lights. Now I remember there used to be a tab for it. I wonder if I could just send them an email and see if they reply to it that way. Some sceneries go in automatically, but like our free, yeah, you can, it's weird because it has an installer, but the installer still doesn't put it into the sim. You still have to manually go and put it in there.
Albuquerque Center, American
44
2,
knots on the tail.
Level 340 on Eagle 6 for the visual on the runway 8 with hotel.
American 2, runway stop descent.
Speed so we can get there much faster. We're right on the money with our planned time of arrival. That's actually going to pick up once we make this left turn. Yeah, that's what I'll do. Yeah, it used to be a tab for it. Let's see if they're still doing it. Hopefully they are. Alright, so let's do this. Let's bring our charts up. Alright, so see how these are in purple? These actually work, the approach chart and all of these, but I tried to select it from here from my original airport, and because it's not showing here already, I'm saying info is available, that's when I had the issue that it wouldn't let me do anything there. So I'm just bring up our charts here.
645 Albuquerque Center, descend via the Hydro 1 arrival. Phoenix landing east, expect vectors with a visual approach runway 7 right.
We'll have the Bluebell arrival, and I'll zoom in on that at some point to get that there so we can see that better. This chart looks dingy. Again, the airport, bring that chart up. That one works.
Southwest 531, contact LA Center 127.35.
The approach is going to be the RNAV 18. I think the winds are still favoring out the south. Let's see. Yeah, it's still out the south. Oh, and hey, 6 miles visibility. So let's select it. Approach. Approach we're set up for, which is RNAV 18. Alright, and there's the approach. exhaust right there. Something else. We're gonna leave power where it's at. And as you see
American 2
again,
Albuquerque Center.
American 2,
Yeah, the Phoenix Tower has just informed me they're changing to west flow. Can you make a descent for visual 26?
Mission 26, will do. American 2.
American 9, can you adjust your descent to make the visual 26 approach?
Affirmative, American 2.
American 9, can you do that? Can you make the adjustment for
I was just saying
visual 26?
2340 nautical miles. So we got the right AVI. Oh, okay, yeah, over here showing 233. I was about to say. Oh, that 5 is like points. So 232.2. I was about to say 2,300 miles away. That is not correct. There it goes. 230.5.
Vectors for the visual approach runway 25 left.
I was going to say, yeah, that does not look correct.
American 571 descend to maintain 4,000.
So far, we don't have anyone on in Houston right now. Yeah, man, this is gonna be wild flying back out of Houston. I still haven't picked the schedule yet for the next month for SkyWest. I've also been thinking about switching airlines. I'm really thinking about flying the regionals for Canada. I'm flying the Canada Express. That's what I'm wanting to do just because I love the way that livery looks. Negative 49.
Alright, 21 Albuquerque Center, radar contact.
Man, I was hoping one of these days I could get icing on here doing the stream. Hopefully we'll get icing on here doing the stream one of these days. We'll fly in this jet. I don't know why I keep calling this thing a jet, it's not. Oh, I have a question for you, F&L. Yeah, fly up into Calgary or Edmonton. Yeah, man, that's what I'm
571, turn right heading
seriously thinking about switching over and flying out of it also gives me a chance to fly out of another country, technically.
Delta 22, contact LA Center 127.35.
127.35.
Alaska, definitely. Yeah, I thought about Alaska too. Flying for Alaska Airlines. Just not sure. I think I gotta check and see how much longer I have on, or how long I've been flying for SkyWest. I feel like it's been over a year I've been flying for SkyWest now.
American 571, continue right turn heading 060
I feel like
on runway 7 right.
we should be getting handed off here to Unicom here shortly. So I have a question for you, F&L. Let me know if you know the answer. For the King Air turboprop here, does this airplane have a critical engine? And by critical engine, meaning that if one fails,
where are you located?
can the airplane still fly? Or if that critical engine fails?
Charlie 1170, radar contact, climb maintain level 340.
Oh, got you. Yeah, I forgot. He was still talking.
There's 571 at the airport at your 12 to 1 o'clock, 15 miles. Report
All right, we're just about out of his airspace.
3571 to the visual approach runway 7 right.
It does not. This sure doesn't. All right, let's see. Once we get handed off, we'll finish that topic there. Don't look it up either. Don't look it up.
I didn't copy either one of those. Y'all talked over each other. Stand by. Bill 683, clearance Northwest, stand by. 3571, contact Hal 120.9.
It's crazy. I was talking to him last night coming into here, and he never handed me off the Unicom. He just went offline. I was like, hey, where'd he go? And I looked up and noticed that he was gone.
300. Delta 683 TDC has been sent expect departure runway 11 left. Advise ready to taxi, push to start pilot discretion.
All right, let me give him a shout because I'm out of his airspace.
4,000.
He's forgot about me again today. All right, we got 41 on the tail. 346 across the ground, 305 true. Albuquerque Center, Keen Air 5 Alpha Sierra. We're departing to the east. I was going over to Unicom.
All right, see you later. 911.
All right. LA Center does that. Yeah. All right. So the answer is this airplane does have a critical engine. The critical engine is the left engine. The left engine, and I'll tell you why. From sitting here in the cockpit, the propellers spin clockwise. Both spin clockwise, and that's what makes the difference of critical engines and turboprops. The blade, as it spins clockwise, the descending blade on the left engine keeps airflow going down the side of the fuselage. Well, on the right engine, the descending blade descends away from the fuselage.
Wow.
So with the descending blade spinning right, the airflow is going off on the right side of the engine. So we can afford to lose the right engine because the left engine is keeping airflow going down the over the wings and still over the down the side of the cabin. So it does have a critical engine, and if you look it up, most of Beechcraft twin engines are built that way for some reason. That they have them where both props spin clockwise instead of left engine spinning clockwise, right engine spinning counterclockwise. Like the Seneca, the Piper Seneca, both props spin into each other or spin toward the cabin. So there's no critical engine in the Piper Seneca. We can lose either one and we still have airflow flowing against the cabin. But yeah, on the right engine, the propeller is in a ascending motion on the left side of the engine, and the descending blade is on the outside part of the engine. I would assume the Seminole doesn't have a critical engine either, unless it's built different than the Seneca. But I haven't really looked at Piper Seminoles, so I'm not sure if both props spin the same direction. you have the answer, fill me in. And do you get quite a bit of Piper Seminoles at the airfield? All right, we're 1 minute ahead of the planned time to land. Yeah, I would assume it doesn't. Oh, you said it doesn't have one. Oh, okay, gotcha. Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I assume it wouldn't, because if it's a Piper airplane, I would assume they wouldn't change up their manufacturing build of the engines that they use between two different models. Because my co-workers were talking about that, because one of my co-workers is getting his multi. Oh, nice. Ames community. Nice. Has he already started it? All right, 1 hour, 19 minutes to go. I can't see the tail out there. I think I can see the tail from up here. So Ames Community College has mostly just Archers and 2 Seminoles, and then a decathlon. Oh yeah, they got the decathlon for the spin training. I'm pretty sure for the CFI training. Okay, nice. Started it already. Alright, 29 minutes until we cross Abilene VOR. An hour, 5 minutes until we cross the College Station VOR. 1 hour, 19 minutes until we make it to TME. Like I said, top of descent is showing to be at Bluebell 9,000 is what we're going to descend to. I guess I could just put this on VNAV now. Oh, in the video I was flight I did earlier, I was talking about, and I don't know if you've seen it, the video, but that time, ooh, I don't want to open that. There was a few college golf women flying in the King Air, and this side baggage door opened up on departure. You can like see their golf clubs. That was the whole golf club set was just right there, and it was just like crazy sitting there looking at that, just hoping those golf clubs didn't come flying out of there. But it was just crazy to see that, and to know that your golf clubs are like inches away from just getting sucked out, smashing all over the ground. Oh, you did? Yeah. Flying school I trained with, Leading Edge Flying School, who doesn't have currently a twin yet. Mostly Cessnas and 2 DA-20s. Then I think the other one is called the Flying School. Ah, yeah, that's what mine is called, the Flying School. It's mostly Cessnas, the RV, and the Remo. Gotcha. We're going to complete this flight this time. All right, we got 1 hour, 15 minutes remaining. I think this is where I screwed up about the place that I screwed up earlier. Let's get the en route weather here pulled up. Let's go there.
X-ray Delta Victor C.
Let's go 122.25. So we get some en route briefing.
Kilo Tango Light Echo
Nope,
Airport
wrong one
information.
still.
Alpha 2035.
Can't pick that up that close, that far out.
Abbreviated briefing. Confirmed position. Kilo 0 Echo 02 Kilo Tango Light Echo. No segments active. No airments active.
No segments or airments. That's a good thing.
X-ray Delta Victor Sierra Wind 181 at 10 gusting 215.
I've had folks come in on Keen Airs and they have golf clubs and guns and stuff. Yeah, there you go. And those little cabin, and those little baggage areas. I gotta find a document that tells me what the weight limit is on those two baggage areas on the wing or on the engines. I feel like I had something that told me it, but I can't figure out where I had that at. It might be in my... See, I think the Coronado one may have it. Let's see. Alright, wait a minute. That's supposed to be 121. How did that change? I thought I set that back up to 121.5. Monitor the guard frequency. See, I think it could have been... Let's landing weight. Oh, we got landing weights at least. VRAF 700. It's not much difference. Landing VRAF, approach speeds, approach VRAF plus 10. Oh man, got a little turbulence here. Seatbelts going on. Not severe, but it's turbulence nonetheless. Yeah, let me see if I can find that, or I feel like I had a document that told me the maximum weight. I don't think I have a document that tells me. I thought, like I said, I thought I did, but I guess I don't. Give them the pacifier. All right. Folks, it's something serious. Alright, climb cruise. Finally get to make it back to Houston, man. Like I said, it's been forever. At 36 knots, right on the tail. Let's see. Oh, how long until you get your throttle quadrant in? Because you did say in your last stream that they shipped it, right? Or they just finally accepted it or something. Seatbelts back off. Hopefully they don't go crying again. I swear. As soon as you take the seatbelt sign off, keep your seatbelts on. You guys can't use the toilet. Oh, let's show the toilet in this thing. Show you guys what the toilet looks like. Back down the aisle here, and our toilet be right here. We'll lift that seat up, and there's the toilet. There's not much else there, and then you got the baggage area, the indoor baggage area. It would have the cargo net up right here, going across to keep all the cargo at bay and not moving. Unfortunately, can't close that door, and there's not a partition right here. At least they don't have it built in to close the partition right here. Let's see what you say. So yeah, technically this is a seat. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 passengers. See what you say. I can't wait for the bills to make my liveries, because I know they will get it done. Yeah, and with no hassle, I'm sure. Just don't know when, and I don't see the list, and probably good I don't. That's up to them, right? Because you'd be watching it every chance you get. In terms of the throttle quadrant, it's gonna be a long thing. That thing is being shipped from Hong Kong. Oh man. Yeah, that's the toilet. Like it's the lab where the blue juice is over the top. Worst thing is the honey pot. Oh, what are those? What do those look like? Let's see if they're still crying about the alright, they're good now. I'm gonna flip the switch and turbulence is gonna come back. Turbulence? Are you here and near? The one thing I would say that would be nice if P3D could do it would be the exhaust fumes that you see like in X-Plane and in Microsoft. Where you can see the exhaust fumes coming off the exhaust pipe. That would be cool to see. I've seen some videos where you can clearly see it. If they're panning toward the engine, you can kind of see it's all wavy looking right here around the engine area because of the exhaust fumes. I do like how MILVIZ kind of modeled that in to the paint job right there, where the heat's kind of dulled out that part of the paint job. I think that's pretty cool to see. That they at least modeled that in here. Still burning fuel evenly. It looks good here. Some regular labs can be a pain, like on Falcon jets or Hawkers. Oh, really? Honeypot is a square bucket, like the potty trainer type thing, and it doesn't drink. Oh. Oh. Oh yeah, like a potty training device. Got you. Yeah, that would have to suck. Let's see, what is our cabin altitude doing? It looks fine. Show why we're getting the issues. Silence. Looks normal. We're sitting about the same. Like the lab in this King Air is dumped like most of them, like a motorhome. Gotcha. Beach jets and some Lear jets, their lab is so small they just use a portable. Whoa, really? A portable bucket? Which we call the honey pot. Gotcha. Is there at least blue goo in that? Inside that bucket? Because I assume the blue goo at least masks the smell of it. I assume, right? Kind of like because that's the same. The blue stuff is the same stuff they put in porta potties. I would assume. All right, looks like DFW ground is online. Oklahoma approach is online. What is that out there in Albuquerque? I can't think of that. It's KROW. I can't think of the airport. Roswell approach is online. That's who it is. Oh, really? Some just had water. Oh, dude. Yeah, man, that's gotta suck. Oh, man. It's a very not cool part of the job. Dude, that's gotta suck being in that airplane here and water just sloshing around with stuff floating in it. Oh, there's turbulence. Seatbelts back on. I saw the airplane kind of bubble up there. Alright, seatbelts back on. I didn't see that coming though. I saw the airplane kind of bubble up there. Right when it started. That was cool looking though. Alright, 1 hour, 4 minutes out. Yeah, man, that makes you almost, after messing with that, makes you feel like you need to go take a shower and then finish working. All right, 1 hour, 5 minutes in flight so far. 1 hour, 3 minutes to go. UTC time is 21:08 and current time 4:08 local. Some planes come in and on the regular labs we get rampers who didn't dump the lab but set us up so it dumps on us on this. Oh man. Well, we can secure the dumping hose. Let's just say this is the messy part of the job. Ah, dude. I feel like that should keep going off. Let me drop this back a notch. Alright, get a slight cabin decrease. Should dial it back just below 10,000. I think we should be fine, dude. Looks like they're fine now. we are on our villas, we get bags stacked from rampers where they stack so unorganized and it's like one stack per suitcase. We call it hand money stack. Is that right how I said that? I won't say because it's a word that goes there. You just kind of put that in place so we got you. But I don't even say it, but you get the, oh, gotcha. Yeah, I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying. Get other rampers from other airports that purposely sabotage the lab so it dumps on us or our bags are piled in our airliners. And I take it the pilots aren't checking that stuff? Like on the GA airplanes, they're not checking that to see if it was taken care of wherever they came from? They just jump in and go, huh? Surely report them now in the bigger airports. If that happens, have heard that some airports have ramp battles and they retaliate. Oh man, like ganglands or something. That's crazy. Most pilots are oblivious to what rampers sadly do sometimes. Oh, gotcha. I can definitely understand on airlines, on the airliners, those guys, that's not even close to a part of what they have to deal with, I assume. Bill or Chris or JW Cruz will know what I'm talking about. Gotcha. Alright, let's see something here. Let's bring up the chart. Not that chart. Let's go over to Bluebell 4 here. It's so bright. Let's make it darker. See if we can make that. Change it. I didn't change the chart color. Let's see if we can zoom in here. Alright, so we're basically going to be coming from College Station right here. College Station VR. Let me see if I can get a little bit closer. So yeah, we're gonna cross the College Station VOR, and there's our cross at 90,000 for Bluebell. We have to intercept be at 90,000 for Bluebell, and then Cows. I think we're going Sunday. Not sure. Let me see. cows. Yeah, Sunday. Then we'll be vectors to Bitme, Casco, and Delray. We'll be sending down from there. Let's go back to charts. We'll be doing the RNAV here. Oh, that chart's darker. Alright, so again we got Houston Executive, RNAV GPS 18. Approach course is going to be 175. Where's my course log right here? Let's see if I can bring course up. I don't know that I can. Let's see. I don't think that'll work. I don't think that's my course line. I will just set it on here. So 175. Let's see if it changes here. Don't know that it is. No, it's not doing anything because it's not active. Alright. So 175, 2000 at Delray. Let's do my minimums. I was hoping I could just take that all the way down. Alright, minimums are going to be 416. Most of the luggage stuff is with our airliners, and it's been mainly the Vegas rounders. Oh, gotcha. Oh, why so fast? Back. Those things spin so fast. Round up to 420. Alright, we got 10 on the speed. VRAM, let's bring that down to 110. So let's go 110 plus whatever the winds are. And I think it's kind of windy out in TME as well. Plus 18. 12 gusting to 18. We'll add that as well. Let's go 12. We'll go 122 on that. Alright. Got barrel minimum. Yeah. And let's see. So it has to be pretty easy, and then we're gonna eventually just get the visual because it's VFR. It's just windy, so it's gonna be a windy approach. Definitely already had the seatbelt signs on for the folks in the back. Either LPV. I have 3 degree on the glide pad. We'll be doing 122 on the approach, so 637, probably about 640 on a glide pad angle on a descent rate. Runway in identifier lights. Pappy should be on the left. Missed approach, climb 2000, direct Zexa, which is right there. Oh, direct Zexa and then to Eber. And hold there. Alright, yeah, LPV 416. I think that's everything. I don't know if it's going to pick up the rest of the bottom. Oh, yeah, it does. Alright. And like I said, we're VFR, so we'll be fine going over here. Why am I still having that issue with that? I'll show you guys the airport. Turn off the track of ours, get sunlight needed to it. There we go. Silence. Still showing normal. don't know why we're getting cabin altitude warnings. That's what we wanted at. It's within the range of the PSI as well. The Burbank guys are good. Oh, sweet. But the corporate jets, it's hard to know who or where they go to. Oh, that's true. For their base or where they got their lab dump or supposed dump last. Yeah, plus, and some of those guys, you can't even see their call sign on like FlightAware because they'll have it blocked out, which makes sense. All right, so we got a 6,600 foot runway. Verified there. All right, yep, 166 airport elevation. Oh my goodness, why does this keep going off? Let's lower it. Let's lower it. Let's go 9,000. We'll go there. We should bring that back some. Yep, we got to descend now on the cabin rate. Ought to stay down now. Alright, so Houston Executive, again, 6,600 foot runway. Terminals off there to our left. We're going to be landing from the south here. With that runway. That's pretty much it. Let's go back to chart. We're just going to leave the arrival chart there for now. Oh, there it is. It darkened at that time. So you can really see it. Alright, sweet. Yeah, good old warning sounds. So yeah, it's going to be a little turbulent on our arrival here in Houston. We're 49 minutes out right now. Let me clear one thing on the approach because we're not going to actually go to we're not going to go to Sunday. We're going to bring our bring Bippy up and go there from Cows. Actually, you know what? Let me see something. 48 minutes out. You know what? I'm going to leave that there for now in case Houston Center comes online and tells me otherwise. I'll do it that day. So I'll do it once we get closer within range of the airport. As of right now, DFW's offline and Houston Center's offline. So we'll see how that goes for us. Alright, doing 335 across the ground. As long as it isn't like the Frontier video. What happened on the Frontier video? I'm lost there. Fill me in. Brake control altimeter set. burned 1,000 pounds of fuel already. Average true airspeed's been 279. Ground speed 305. Uh, 1,480 pounds looks like. Yep, 87. Time to reserve an hour and 22 minutes. We have plenty of fuel. Fuel flow burning 650 an hour. Ring to reserve 456 nautical miles. What is bouncing between? We'll take that. Alright, we're looking good. So far, looks like we're going to land with about 900 pounds. 29 knots on the tail. Say yay, some turbulence. Look up Frontier Severe Turbulence on YouTube. Get this plane on the ground. Oh man. Let's see what we got. Oh, hold on. Is that the one where the, like, I don't understand why everyone hates Frontier Airlines. Hold on, let me see. This was from 2 years ago, it says. Same turbulence, Frontier Flight 226. I almost thought it was that one where they hit turbulence so bad, like the whole galley cart and everything on it went flying up, but that was a different video. I have yet to be in turbulence this bad. I'd like to be in it. To be honest with you, I'd like to experience some turbulence in the airliner. Only but seeing the videos. "20 minutes until top of descent. Holy cow, they're getting thrown around in this airplane. Goodness. Everybody's hanging on for dear life. This is the one, right, that you're talking about? Make sure. I'm pretty sure it is. This looks crazy. I'm gonna have to go back and watch it with the audio all the way up, because right now the audio is coming in on the. I'm playing it on my streaming PC. That way I can really hear everything that's going on. But the visuals, man, these bitches look like they're getting beat up. It'd be nice if you'd show outside. It must just be strong turbulence. It might be a VFR day, which is very high winds, turbulent air. Whoa. Wow. My flight plan go. How do we end up way up here? This isn't my flight plan. Oh, hold on. Let's see, what did I do? I didn't create this flight plan. Where the heck did this come from? No wonder my weather's not loading correct. Let's see. I saved that like that. Big. Oh, BMT. What was I saying? Bite. BMT. Save that. I don't know how I do that. Another. Alright, there we go. Man. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go back and watch that again. don't see that getting any better than that. Great. That's 1,000. That should be hundreds. Is what I'll have to dial it back to once we get ready for top of descent. I believe it's like 100 feet below or 1,000 feet below the actual airport elevation. 12 minutes until we reach top of descent. Yeah, that's the video, and I haven't been in that bad turbulence. Yeah, man, me neither. I'm gonna have to. That's why I say I hadn't even been in any bad weather or rainy weather. The only one that I have been in that was some rainy weather was when I flew to Charles de Gaulle. We were in the 787, I think. That was that video I showed during the stream a long while back when I was in Houston. And it showed us taxiing, what is that, Alpha Sierra, I think, taxiway. Sierra Foxtrot. Sierra Alpha, maybe. IH Towers on mine. But yeah, that was, when I showed that video of us landing in Charles de Gaulle, that was about as much weather I've been in. And even then, it was just soupy weather. It wasn't even turbulent weather. But that was still fun to see, to be able to see being in the soup almost down to, I think we were in the soup all the way down to like 500 feet, maybe less. Just under 700 on each side on the fuel. Still negative 50 on the outside air temp. Oh, so I was going to tell you, F and L, I don't know if it's worth saying on stream here, but let's see. Yeah, I'll send you, I'm going to actually just send you a message through Discord or something and talk to you about it for like my sound alerts, why I have them set up the way I have them, and just a few other things. Yeah, it's clear as a bell out here. Let's tune up tune up the frequency for our ATIS to TME. Let's see. Bell 4, bring that up here. Okay, cool. So are you working today or are you off? And if I assume if you're working, it must be slow on a Sunday for you. Because normally when you get busy within like 10 to 15 minutes being on the stream when you're working. If someone else has come in, you got to take off. Oh, okay, you're off today. Dude, I swear it seems like you only get one day off. So what are you off typically Sunday and Wednesdays? Alright, I see top of the descent there. Let's see, just south of Waco VOR. Yeah, that should give us time to drop like a rock. Get down to 9,000. Set 9,000 there. Through what, 7 minutes out from top of descent. 41.6 miles from. Oh, that's cool. It even has it on there. So we're gonna do 1,200 feet per minute at a 2-degree descent, and it shows it here on the PFD as well, the little purple circle. As of right now, and that's just beneath the 1,000 marker. They got 1,200 down, the down arrow. So I'm thinking that's what that is. We'll just slow her way back. Since we're within 7 minutes, let's bring our checklist back up as well. Get pressurization set shortly. Oh yeah, there's 30 minutes there. Let's go ahead and tune in. I can't get busy at work and then slow for like, you said, for 15 minutes, then back to fueling GA or bring it in a jet. There you go.
Tango, Mike, Echo, Airport Information, Oscar 2115, Zulu, weather, wind 178 at 12, gusting to 18, visibility 7, sky clear, temperature 29, dew point 11, altimeter 3001, initial contact.
Alright, you heard it there first. 178 at 12, gusting to 18. At least it's mostly right down the runway though, so that's good. Alright, so I'm gonna start the prediction, and you'll notice I've changed the prediction to being minus 150 for this airplane being much lower. Now we landed in yesterday in Moriarty. We did negative 172. And there was no gusting winds. So just a heads up. We got gusting winds here. 6,600 foot runway. Winds gusting 12 to 18 knots. So now, if it doesn't yield a prediction, then we're just gonna end the prediction and give points back. So we gotta land well enough for it to register. Like I said, if it doesn't, then I'll give those points back if you guys do vote on anything. All right, 27 minutes out. That's where we're sitting at. And we got it. See if it shows us on the arrival chart here. Oh, it does. That's cool. So yeah, we'll be intercepting at College Station there. inbound here. That is cool. Set, cabin altitude, radio control, altimeter. We'll get those set once we start the descent. Cabin signs will be coming on. Windshield anti-ice is already on. Brake de-ice. We'll turn it on. I don't think we'll need it, even though we are at -50 Celsius right now. Yeah, I don't think we need it. I think that'd only be necessary if we were actually in any icy conditions leading up to the descent. That would mean, I assume to some extent, moisture got into the gear bay to cause that to happen. Otherwise, I don't see it being an issue. If I was to give a speech, I guess I'd tell these guys in the back that we're about 23 minutes out from the airport. It's going to be a little bumpy on the approach. So we'll probably put the seatbelt signs on for you guys a little sooner than later. We'll have you on the ground shortly. That's as good as it gets for me. Coming up on top of the scene. We're actually about to cross it now. There she comes. Got the ball dropping. Going down to 9,000. Make sure it captures. And it captures. Our flight director descends as well. Watch our airspeed here. Don't want to get too fast. Alright, pressurization set. Cabin rate, altimeters. We'll go ahead and do the altimeters now, which is 3001. Since we're already in a descent. And standby shows 3001 as well. Oh, I forgot to set the descent rate. Yeah, so we're going to go all the way back to 100 here. There's 2 and there's 1. I think that's 1. So we'll go to 0. Watch that speed. Yeah, I wonder how Jason did his pre-recorded messages because mine are done live. Oh, he has some already pre-recorded? Oh yeah, he did have some. I remember with, well, I do know he had some with the self-loading cargo one, where he had some, the voices were different than what it comes with. But I think he said he got those from one of the other pilots that fly the Southwest VA with them. that I was able to get that to him. Alright, our temperature set, bring cabin signs on, Steve D will go brake ice on. We're depressurizing as well. Windshield ice is already on. Brake de-ice. The defog's already on. Fuel balance verify. We're right at 600 on each side. Have equipment positioned. Keep an eye on the temps as well. Negative 34 already. Out of flight level 260. Electric set, DC looks good on both sides. Good there, no prop eyes. Alright, overhead panel looks normal. No cautions or warnings. Forecast to stay at about 22, I think it is. Let's go props up, back up to 1600 on the props. Oh, at 1500, because now we're at like 17. We're not getting that gear warning sign now. Negative 22. We'll do the before landing checklist below 10,000. There's that tray table up. Maintain 200. Alright, negative 17. Alright, we're out of 18,000. We already have the altimeter set. Oh, I see the haze. That's gonna warm up pretty fast. Approach speed's already set. Auto feather, environmental bleed air. We'll wait till we get below 10,000. That's really gonna make a difference on pressurization. Still in the cabin descent, and the PSI is still descending as well. Where it looks like 500, about 400 or 4,000 on the cabin altitude right now. Looks like at this speed we're right on the money to hit Bluebell at 9,000. -5. 13,000. And still depressurizing. Out of 12,000. Not as turbulent as I thought it would be. At least not right now. The wind stay the way it is, it'll get there. Let's take Sunday out. Yeah, we don't have any control online. I'm gonna go ahead and do what I said I was gonna do on the approach here. Bring MT up. Play Sunday. Alright, we're descending out of 10,000 now. There's the bumps. And 8 Celsius coming in. Go ahead and get the belts on. That's 9,000 lights. The taxi light on once we are landing. These off. That off. Bleed air down to low. Cabin signs on, flaps come in here shortly. And landing gear. So we're crossing cows. Bluebell at 9,000. Go down to 4,000. Nav off. Speeds on. It's definitely hazy out here. we're already out of 7,000 at 19 on the headwind, plus 14. All right, all our anti-ice is off, veto is off. What else looks good? Hey, LPV shows up, LPV terminal. Silence the gear horn. Getting ready to enter the approach phase. Slow back to about 180. Yeah. Look at that. It says visibility is 10. Oh no, that's old place. 6 mile visibility. Down to 2,000. BMT, I don't know why I keep saying BMT. Executive traffic, King Air 5 Alpha Sierra is 20 miles northwest of the field, inbound for runway 18 via the RNAV approach. Houston Executive. Slow it down some more. Cabin altitude's at 0, PSI is at about 1.5. Make sure that gets all the way down. Alright, we're going to maintain 2,000 until crossing the Delray, final approach frequency. Is something, it's like it's not accounted for it all the time exactly. looks like we definitely can fly the LPV approach. It's picking it up. Guess that looks about right. There's the Brazos River. Yeah, man. Let's get back up to about 150 on the speed. Wow. Executive traffic, Keen Air 5 Alpha Sierra is right base, runway 18, Houston Executive. Celsius, more than warm. Here, Delray's coming up. We're gonna go approach flap set. All right, we're set there. See it. All right, flaps are set. Landing gear will come down here in the turn. Exterior, interior lights, radar, surface de-ice. Oh, you can check those off. We're not using the radar. Still don't have the fluid in sight. Alright, turn it toward Casco. Houston Executive traffic, Keen Air 5 Alpha Sierra's base to final on a 10-mile final, runway 18, Houston Executive. Like it is not gonna fly the approach there. All right, let's go gear down. Taxi light on. Slow down to our speeds. try. Definitely gonna try. Alright, flaps down, airspeed's on VREF. Yaw damps will go away here shortly. Should it be VNAV? Oh, that's it. Should be VNAV. The glide path. I think that's right. We'll see. The glide path comes in. And it does. Alright, so LPV in this airplane, it has to be with the VNAV. Makes sense. Alright, we're intercepting here and it's going to start down on its own. May not need it. We'll probably get that pulled up here shortly. 6 minutes delayed. Let's go ahead and get our rampers ready here. TME 1. Parking. We're going to be parking number 1. World flight. So they can be ready once we land. Alright, we're crossing Del right now. There we go. We're descending. Watch our speeds here. It's a little bumpy. As soon as we get visual, we're going to autopilot disconnect. Yeah, and then we got LPV approach active in green now instead of in white on standby. Runway 18. Houston Executive Traffic, King Air 5 Alpha Sierra, 4 mile final, runway 18. Alright, I have the runway in sight. Disconnect my airplane. Yaw dampeners away as well. Use the LPV as guidance. Backed up to watch our speed here. Alright, yaw dampeners off. We have 3 green on the gear. Flaps are set to approach flaps. The winds we have, we're going to leave it at approach flaps. A little low. That power up there, that nose up. Getting pushed off to the left. Executive Traffic, King Air 5 Alpha Sierra is short final, runway 18. Houston Executive. And stable right now with 13 though. Should miss those power lines. Have a slight crab.
Too low. Flaps.
Oh, we'll go
Too
full
low.
flaps.
Flaps.
Could have inhibited
Flaps.
it. Disabled it.
200 minimus.
Continue.
100. 50. 40. 30. 20. 10.
Alright, props full forward. Versus pressure's out. Turn up here at Charlie, puts us right where we need to be. Alright, prop levers, we'll go with that checklist once we get here to the exit. Yeah, see, it said not firm enough, so I'll get those points back. I mean, we don't really want a heavy landing either in a private aircraft here. And Houston Executive Traffic, Keen Air 5 Alpha Sierra, clear runway 18 at Charlie, taxi into the terminal via Charlie. Houston Exec. Alright, flaps coming up. Lights going out. Taxi light stay on, rec light stay on, roads off. 2 hours, 21 minutes. Alright, props idle, prop levels full forward after touchdown, ground fine, brakes as required. Engine auto ignition was already off. We didn't need it, anti-ice was already off. Why would it say on? Exterior and internal lights on, ice protection off, transponder, we'll leave it like it is. Radar is off. Retrim is set, perfect. Flaps up. Pressurization is at 0. Perfect. Lead air valves are open and environmental off. Set that off. And set shutdown checklist. Alright guys. Let's get VNav off there. Let's get back to nav. Flight director off. We're clear right and left. Thanks, F&L. Blow them brakes, but this thing taxis, it just wants to go. Wants to go. Alright, 5:25 my time here. Clear that way. I'm gonna taxi up here underneath the awning. Get these folks off the airplane here. I'm literally engines idle right now, and this thing just wants to go. Thank you, man. Thank you. Try to be. Try to. Alright, brake coming on. Alright, disable the auto feather. Taxi lights off. Nav lights stay on. Rec lights off. Off, that's off. Off there. Fog off. That's off. Go to leases off. Alright, parking brake avionic master is gonna go off. Let me get my fuel though. Our fuel was flight log, we landed 2222, fuel use 1,660 pounds. That wasn't bad at all. Management, we have 920 pounds remaining. write that in. That's what it said we were gonna land with. It should save it, but I want to make sure. 20. Yeah. Alright, avionics going off. Auto feathers already off, lights out. Cast is already off. Cabin blowers on auto already. Oxygen going off. Rudder boost off. Battery should be charged. Yeah, battery's charged. Let's go. Lights out. Off. Actually turn that off. Lights can go off. And top panel light out. Brake de-ices says on then off. Again, another weird thing. ITT is stable, should have been good for about a minute, I would say. 550, 556. Emergencies, condition levers to cut off. We'll feather the props shortly. Overhead panel switch is already off. Cabin entry lights. Chance will go off. Alright, let's get these folks out of here, man. C1D board. Alright, guys, welcome. Get that cabin door open. Shut the battery off before it dies on us. Alright, battery off. That off. For some reason, these 4 people seem to take forever to get off the airplane via this. I just love the way these props spool down. Thanks, FNL. Hey, man, thanks to you. I'm back in Houston. All right, we'll go props feather now. Let's see, Keen Air, chocks, engine covers, pedote. See, look at this. Why won't these people get off of here? Let's open the I'm gonna just quick load off. Alright, view flight report. An E? How do we end up with an E? Oh yeah, let me give you your points back, man, because we didn't get an actual landing rate. Oh, back. Delete. Return points. Alright, again, didn't get a landing rate there. That's for sure we would have, but I just had to go grease it. Said we communicated with the crew. In fact, some of your control inputs certainly kept passengers awake. Sure it did. Landing was good. However, the aircraft, yeah, I can't really count that because of this. Passengers were slightly less satisfied than when they first got on board, so there's room for improvement. We pushed 2 minutes after we were scheduled and arrived, 17 minutes late? Yeah, 17 minutes late. We'll take it though. There's self-loading cargo. Get that closed out. Yeah, guys, welcome to Houston Executive. Back in Houston here. And I'll likely do a couple more flights out of this jet, out of this airplane, before we start next month. I'll do some more flying. I'll likely do some even smaller GA flying. Let's see. But yeah, F&L, we didn't get it didn't register, so we're not gonna count it as a as an actual rate. But yeah, we're back here in Houston, where it's hazy out here in TME out in Brookshire. But man, I love this jet. This airplane's very nice, and I don't know why I keep calling it a jet. I guess I'm used to flying a jet on here. Did the pilots get off, exit the airplane yet? The flight attendants. And that's what the actual control tower looks like out there. It's just a little, it's actually like a little hut. It's not as nice as that one, I don't think. Unless they've upgraded it or updated it since I've been out here. But yeah, that's where the control tower is. Yeah, man, we're home. We're home for a good while, or a little while, I guess. And the heck are they going that far out? And good luck to the guys who have to dump the honeypot, as you call it, there out of the airplane here. But yeah, other than that, hey, man, I appreciate you hanging out, FNL, and being able to do some flying. Oh, I'm sorry, to hang out for us flying. Like I said, I'm gonna likely do some more flights here. Probably going to Louisiana. I may do a flight in this airplane going to MSY to Louis Armstrong, since I haven't been there in a while. Maybe even Lakefront. So we may do a flight too. Yeah, man, it is. And this thing is huge, man. In person is on it. It's huge. It's massive, and it actually looks exactly. The developer for this airport developed Austin Executive as well, and it looks exactly the same. The same awning, the same building structure. Everything's exactly the same in, for Austin Executive. And I have the scenery for that. I don't know if I have it installed. I think I uninstalled it when I was getting a lot of freezing taking off out of Houston, and it was irritating me. So I just uninstalled all of my freeware airports except a couple. Mainly the ones that were closer to George Bush Airport I disabled, so I wouldn't get that, because I think that's what it was doing. As I started departing down the runway, I think that's when it would load that airport, and it would cause it to take, an extra few minutes or so. Oh, you said this one isn't a honeypot. It's an actual dump. No, because that one you dump outside of it like normal, but it doesn't have a pump in outside, so it needs blue juice to be put inside. Oh, got you. Makes sense. All right. Well, I appreciate you again, FNL, hanging out, man. We're gonna call it that. We should have been done with this flight at like around 1 or 2 o'clock, but I had to go messing with stuff mid-flight and caused the sim to crash. But as we see, no issues getting here. It's just certain things they don't have modeled. If you try to make that function work, it just crashes the whole sim. So, um, but yeah, other than that, appreciate you guys. We'll see you hopefully on the next one here soon.
Ready?
I was born ready. I'm Ron Swanson.
Getting too old for this.